don't have to do this, kid, but you're here again, I think, for your second year. Why?
I mean, a lot of people in the gym mean a lot to me.
Right.
I've seen a lot of these kids grow up through Coach Fritz's camp, so a lot of people in this room have done a lot of things for me, and it means more to me to just come back and help out, whatever. Hopefully I inspire somebody. Hopefully one of the guys that's working the camp, I get to help them out too. So a lot of people in this room mean the world to me, and they've helped me a lot along my journey.
And what does it take to get something like this together?
Coach Fritz,
That's it?
I think a lot of people in this room respect Coach Fritz a lot more than they respect me. So, he put all this together. Even while I was in season, I was playing. I didn't have to worry about anything. He put everything together, coordinated everything. And obviously, all these kids, a lot of these kids are from a lot of his camps. So, I'm just grateful for him for, putting in all the effort, making this happen. And obviously, we enjoy doing this. So this is really fun.
And not to get too involved, but do they share stories with you, some of these kids? I mean, what's the conversations like? Like if you're out to the side, any like, hey man, you're my favorite, you're my hero, or anything like?
I mean, it could be anything.
Right.
A lot of these kids, it could be anything from, you're my hero, you're my favorite player, to, you lost Anthony Edwards.
Right.
Like I've heard everything, but it's just fun to be able to interact, hear some of their opinions on the game.
Right.
Obviously, they pay close attention. I mean, a lot of these kids, like I said, I've known for a long time, so they've watched me, they've watched the playoffs, they've watched the NBA, and they're just basketball fans. So it's really fun to be able to, interact with them and just enjoy my time with them.
And for you, how tough was this season? I mean, you won a title here at Kansas, then you won one with Denver, and then this year it didn't end the way you wanted to. Was it tough for you, mentally wise? I mean,
for sure. I mean, it was tough, especially after the loss. That's not something I felt, in a long time. It wasn't something I ever wanted to feel. But you got to understand, you're going to lose. I just thought that this year, we had an amazing chance to go back-to-back. And you don't get many chances like this to go back-to-back, especially when your team's healthy. So, I wanted to capitalize on that opportunity, and we didn't do it. So that obviously hurts. But, we got next year we can bounce back, be better next year and win it next year. So I understand there's more opportunity. But it definitely stings, when you think that you're the best team in the league and, it doesn't happen to win.
Right. And you've been back in Lawrence, you were at the Round Ball. What's it like just to be back and see Coach Self and some of your guys?
Well, like I said, same way with Coach Fritz, I respect Coach Self a lot. He's done a lot for me. Everybody at Kansas has done, so much for me and been so involved in my life. And so I'm very appreciative, I'm very grateful, for Coach Self, Coach Fritz, for all the KU fans, for all these kids for coming out. For just being around, being back in Kansas City, obviously the support and the love has been so good. There's water by the way. I'll come get you in a second. 1 second.
So is it? I mean, do you miss it at all?
I get to come back enough.
Right.
Obviously when I'm here, I'm trying to get better. We lost this year, so I need to make sure I'm locked in. And next year's a big year for me. But just being back, enjoying my time that I am here, away from Denver. Obviously, these people around me are very special to me, so it's really cool.
KU has a chance to win another title this year. Have they talked to you about what it takes? Because it's not easy.
I've talked to a couple of them. Obviously, I know Juan really well. And
right.
I know Juan knows how to win, so I know he'll get them, where they need to be. And I know Coach Self, obviously, is the greatest coach to ever do it. So, he'll have them ready. But I talked to Rylan Griffin. I like Rylan Griffin a lot. Talked to him a little bit the other day. I think they got a special group. They got a lot of good players. AJ's really good. Zeke's really good. So they got a lot of guys coming in that are really talented. They just gotta have to come together, and I think they will. Like I said, as long as Coach Self is involved, they're in good hands. And you won't be able to hold Coach Self, out of the Final Four for too much longer. So I think this will be the year. And I'm really excited for some of the guys. Like I said, I'm really impressed by some of them in the short time that I got to see them. And I think it's a special place for us.
And lastly, I see your parents around a lot, but your dad, Donald, a lot. KU gear. He seems to really have that passion. Is he a KU guy through and through?
Oh my goodness! I tell everybody that he is a KU guy through and through. One of the, he took us all the KU games growing up, but he wanted me to come back for my senior year, like he still does.
Right.
He tells me all the time, he's like, man, I wish you would have got your senior year. And when I was deciding whether I wanted to leave or stay, he was the only person that was telling me to stay. So he's definitely a Jayhawk fan, but he's very supportive, and I think I can't be. I'm very grateful for it.
Right. All right.